Hello, Carole. Great to have you here. Now then, Nirvana time is arriving for the readers of Auckland because it's the annual Writers and Readers Festival coming up in May. And you're on its board and you'll be selling books there along with Unity Books. So hugely busy time for you, and you must also be really excited about what's coming up.
Oh, fantastic. The lineup is really stunning.
Please fill us in.
We're just, all the books are starting to arrive now for the writers who are coming. First of all, I mean, I've talked about Kate Atkinson's wonderful new book, and you've just read it as well.
Yes, great.
Stunning, isn't it? Life After Life. Now, the interesting thing is that Kate Atkinson is being interviewed. She's got a big session on her own one evening, and she is being interviewed by Romana Caval. And I'm actually chairing a session with Romana Caval, which is interesting. Romana Caval is really the sort of the public voice of literature in Australia. She's a broadcaster and interviewer and writer. She's written books of interviews with some of the world's most famous writers. She's also interviewed them, you know, in live situations and on radio and television and so on. This book is A Reader's Guide to Life, and it's about the books we read, the books we love, and how one book leads us to another, and how you make surprising discoveries and think, oh, I've never read that writer before, right, I've got to read more of that writer. And it's just, so what she and I will be doing is reminiscing about the books we've read and that we've loved, and she's going to be fascinating. It's a great piece of programming, I think, that Anne O'Brien's done, to have one of the internationals chairing another international, Roma Caval chairing Kate Atkinson.
And just before the show started, you were saying that Kate Atkinson's session is already pretty fully booked.
Oh yes,
so if people want to hear hers, they'd better get in fast.
And bookings are going well for William Dalrymple as well. Now, he's written a lot of books on India, but this new one, Return of the King, is the battle for Afghanistan. So, and we
are speaking a much earlier battle for Afghanistan. Are we not 19th century?
Yes.
Britain's first great disaster there.
Exactly, and the whole history of that, fascinating, and where the name Auckland, Lord Auckland's involved in this, so where the title of our city comes from. William Dalrymple is a wonderful speaker, very entertaining, very funny, and his session will be popular. I think a lot of people will discover Jackie Kay. Now, she is fabulous, and I think one of the exciting, that's reality. She's a poet, a children's poet and an adult poet.
From England?
Well, she's black, so she's Nigerian. Her father's Nigerian, but she's Scottish. She was actually born in Scotland. So here's this gorgeous woman who opens her mouth and this strong Scottish accent comes out. She's a novelist. She's done a wonderful autobiography called Red Dust Road, where she goes back to Nigeria to find her birth father. And she actually stays with Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie when she's in Nigeria.
Well done. Well pronounced, I'm impressed.
Well, she wrote, of course, Half of a Yellow Sun and Purple Hibiscus. So Jackie Kay, I think, for people who don't know her, she's extremely popular in Britain. New Zealanders are going to discover Jackie Kay. For the scientists, Ben Goldacre's coming, Bad Pharma and Bad Science. Not just scientists, but anybody interested in what we do as a society.
Taglined, how drug companies mislead doctors and
harm patients.
Now, there's
so very provocative,
challenging statement.
Very interesting. Sylvie Simmons is coming. She wrote the biography of Leonard Cohen, I'm Your Man. Now, not only is she a wonderful writer, and she's done biographies of many famous musicians, she's also a musician in her own right. And she's going to have a fascinating session where she actually jams with our own Don McGlashan. And they are going to be playing Leonard Cohen's songs, of course, so that will get booked out.
Any predictions for how many people will attend the Writers and Readers Festival?
Thousands. I mean, bookings are up already on this time last year. So,
and is it happening in the Aote Centre again?
Yes, at the
top of Queen Street?
Yes, mainly there. All sorts of other venues. There are art events at the Art Gallery, lunches at various other hotels, the Heritage Hotel and so on. But the main events happen in the big ASB Theatre at the Aotea Centre. And bookings are open now, so people need to, there's the program, it's available everywhere, so people need to
find one at your local library and things. Thank you so much, Carole.
Or local bookshop.
Oh, and the bookshops, Let you get back to your busyness.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.